Alright, bro, this is you versus Stinky McShart. What a name. Alright, and you won, so that's good. You're black, he's white. Alright, first move. King's pawn opening. Pretty basic. You respond correctly. Alright, this isn't much. Okay. Now right here he has a knight in the center of the board. This is a closed game, so typically when things are closed up like this, knights are more valuable than bishops, at least in the beginning of the game. Now you move your queen here, which is a horrible move because, well, I'll take that back. It's not horrible, but you don't want to move your queen in front of your king, and you also want, at the beginning of the game, to develop your pieces and castle. So you move your queen in front, he moves his queen out, he's attacking your pawn here. Alright, let's see what your strategy is here. You're pushing this up, maybe you're going to bring your queen over. Okay, now this is just a big time blunder. He's giving away a piece. Obviously you should take with your knight, but you take with the pawn. Alright, so you should have taken with the knight because you don't want to double up your pawns. Doubling isn't a good thing unless you have a rock solid strategy. It weakens the pawns when they're doubled. Alright, now he's wanting to trade the queen. You're already ahead, so it makes sense to trade. Plus you get a queen, you get this pawn out of it. After you take, he takes, you take with the bishop. Now you're up even more pieces. Yeah, you take, and instead of just taking right away, you're moving your knight out. Well, that's okay. You can still take it. Again, he's just giving away pieces. I don't know why you did that. You could have just taken it, either with the knight or with the pawn. Now he's at least protecting it, so he can take back. You're moving your knight out to develop. That's good. To try and castle on this side. Alright, so you got the knight up here. You want to fork his king to get this rook. So he protects. You really should be taking this pawn. So you can take back with the knight. But your attention's over here. He's moving his knight out. And he could have taken your pawn. So now I don't know what that move was all about. You're just giving him a free knight. And he missed it. So that move, against any better players, you would lose automatically. If you're even down one pawn, one piece, it can literally mean the whole game. So these mistakes are crucial. He moves the pawn. Now he's giving you this for free. All you have to do is move your knight back and take. You save the knight. Let's see what you do. You fork. Well, actually, that was a better move. I didn't see that. You fork and take this knight. Good move. Alright, so just looking at the game, he's got 4 pieces. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear lead. He takes, you take. Again, I don't know why these moves are made. Okay, so he's moving that to attack your knight, but you already protect your knight with your bishop, so you should just take here. Yep, good job. Now he takes, you can clearly take back. He moves his rook over here. Not really doing much. He would have been better to try and go after this knight. Now you're taking the chance to get away. That's good. If he's not going to attack you, you might as well hurry and get out of there. Okay, now he wants to go after this pawn. Easy defense. You can just move your king up. Or you can... Yeah, that's the best move. Now, this isn't the best way to defend it, because all he has to do is move the bishop here to attack that knight. Alright, so he moves that pawn. Not sure what his strategy is. You take, so by taking that, you are no longer defending this pawn. He takes. Now, you've lost defense of this pawn. Best move here would be to protect while attack. What do you do? Yep, good job. He moves his rook out of the way. Okay, so you're here, you take the pawn. That's good. He takes your pawn. Bishop takes f5. So now you're going to take here to check. That's excellent. Now you're just toying with him. Alright, so now he's going after your knight. It would be best to develop and defend. I would move this pawn up. But you run away from the scary king and check him. Now he's coming after you. Yeah, that's okay. You can... Best move is to bring this rook over here and make the most of your pieces. You instead run away again to attack the rook. Alright, can this rook go anywhere? Yeah, he can come back here. He can go over here. Now he moved his king. You should definitely take the rook. And you do. Good job. I mean, he's at a lost game right now. He should just resign. He takes back. Now you've got these pawns right here, which could just go straight up and be promoted. You could just walk these up. And there's not much he could do. Alright, so you check. And now he's wanting to go after your pawn. Maybe you come here. Yep, to defend. Now you're going back. Or he's going back. There you go. Now you're pushing the pawns. There you go. I would get this knight. I would just push him out because he can't really go anywhere else. Good job. You do that. Knight to g5. Okay, so again, he must not see that you can attack his knight. You want to move this bishop out of the way. Now, this is interesting because if you simply move your bishop here, he can't move his knight here, or here, or here, or here. He can only move his knight here if you were to push the pawn. You want to try and get these pieces. You check him. That's good. I mean, you're trying to mate him. The only problem, let's see here. No, that's good. Okay, now he's in the corner. You need to move this bishop out of the way, and you don't. And you lose it. Alright, now he's attacking your pawn, and he takes that too. Checks. Not much he can do. Now, you could always bring your rook over here to pin this knight. You could promote and get a queen. He can't do anything. He's not enough material to mate. I don't know what that was there. Why is this file so much more important than just taking the pawn? I'm not sure. He checks you and gets eaten. Now he's putting his only piece in front of his king. Again, all you have to do is move in front, block him, he can't move it, and you do that. Good job. Okay, so now his only move is either a7 or a8, and he chooses a7. Alright, now you can clearly just do a number of things here. It's at the point where we don't really need to analyze it. If you wanted to, you could get the bishop for free by just doing check. And then he's forced to go back to one of these squares. Check. Now you don't want to lose the stalemate, obviously. So if you were to do that, all you have to do is come back and boop, checkmate. Alright, so you push your pawn, he pushes his pawn, you get a queen, you get a queen, he gets a queen. Alright, anyways. Now he's probably trying to go for stalemate. I mean, he's not doing much here. Why would you do that? You could have just come down here and checked him. Checkmate. But yeah, that's about all I'm going to do here.